A Face to Die For.
I mean, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hi guys,
Hi,
welcome
guys.
back. We're here for another book haul.
Because she's looking at me like,
Sata changed the name of it on me, and I, for the life of me, can't remember. Haul. We're gonna haul some books.
there you go. Oh, you did too. I'm so proud of you.
All right, so the first one we have today is Iris Johansen, A Face to Die For.
I mean, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And this is book 28. Impressive. In the Eve Duncan series. Yes, book 28. She's still not.
Nah, you're not catching up with James Patterson.
All right, so archaeologist, which is what we had last week.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so archaeologist Riley Smith has been obsessed with Helen of Troy since she was a small girl, trailing her professor father all over the world in search of the tomb of the world's most beautiful woman. Professor Smith puts his life on the line to prove that, instead of a myth, Helen had been a living, breathing queen. Riley seeks the help of forensic sculptor Eve Duncan, who has the unusual skills necessary to recreate the face that launched 1,000 ships, revealing Helen's true appearance for the first time in history. But convincing Eve to take on the challenge will be difficult because her efforts could come at great personal risk to her and her family. Tomb raiders have murdered Riley's father, and now she is more determined than ever to reach the burial site first, avenge his death, and enlist Eve's aid. Also on hand to help is dashing fixer and treasure hunter Michael Cade.
Just go with Eve, guys.
But could he have his own secret agenda when it comes to finding Helen? Now both Riley and Eve are in danger and in a race across one of the most remote parts of the world. All they have is their trust in each other and their belief in a dream as they hunt for Helen. Watch out for Michael Cade.
Watch out, that sounds suspicious.
That was very ominous.
Very ominous. I'm just saying, because with the Michael came out of nowhere.
And he's dashing.
Dashing.
Yeah.
You know, the charming ones.
He's up to no good.
That's the
Those
charm.
are the ones. The
Charming ones.
The charmers.
If they know how to turn that charm on, watch out.
You're in trouble.
Watch out. Watch out.
All right, so here's a good, summer beach read. Ellen Hilderbrand, The Hotel Nantucket. Reeling from a bad breakup, Lisbeth Keaton is desperately seeking a fresh start. When she's named the new general manager of the Hotel Nantucket, a Gilded Age gem whose glamour has been left to tarnish, she hopes that her local expertise and charismatic staff can transform the hotel's fortunes and her own. All she needs to do is win over their new billionaire owner from London, Xavier Darling.
Oh, there's a romance going on.
And the wildly popular Instagram influencer, Shelley Carpenter, who can help put them back on the map. But behind the glossy facade, complete with wellness center and celebrity chef-run restaurant, a perfect storm is brewing. Hotel Nantucket can't seem to shake off the scandal of 1922, when a tragic fire killed 19-year-old chambermaid Grace Hadley, and the guests have complicated pasts of their own. With Grace gleefully haunting the halls, secrets among the staff, and Lisbeth's own romantic uncertainty, there's going to be trouble in paradise.
Isn't there always trouble in paradise? You can never get out of trouble.
Paradise usually isn't all it's cracked up to be, folks.
No, it's not.
All right.
That kind of sense a lot of things going on here.
So Ellen will meet you guys at the Hotel Nantucket. Let us know.
Let us know how
Give us a review. Let us know if it's worth visiting. Sounds a little sketchy. I don't know. Sounds like there may be a lot going on.
To be fair, it's when Stephen King was at what was that famous hotel?
Oh yeah.
I
I can see the movie. Jack Nicholson.
I'm just telling you.
I'm terrible at pulling.
I'm just saying, if a real life haunted hotel can pull it up, I think this can.
Yeah, there's somebody haunting the halls. They say.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, you're the influencer to be a ghost investigator.
All right, the next one is James Patterson and David Ellis, and this is Escape. This is book 3 in the Black Book Thriller series.
I wonder how many altogether he made.
I don't. Well, so you know what a black book is, right? It's all your phone numbers, it's all your contacts, if you will. So, all right, okay.
Makes me not want to have a black book now.
5 victims,
Okay.
1 killer.
Ooh.
When 5 teenage girls are abducted, Chicago PD Detective Billy Harney leads the investigation to find them. Harney and his partner Carla follow a lead to a remote house only to find themselves caught in a deadly trap. A huge explosion rips through the building, killing Carla and allowing the kidnapper to escape. With the loss of his partner fueling him, Harney strengthens his resolve to find her killer and to make sure the body count ends there.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Short and sweet, straight.
Yep.
That sounds very interesting. I wonder who's
5
the
victims.
1 killer.
1 killer.
That's a good 5.
It's a good tagline.
It's a good tag. 5 victims.
1 killer. All right, so the next one we have for you is Linda Holmes, Flying Solo.
That's like me. I fly solo.
About to fly solo. That's okay. Fly solo, my friend. Smarting from her recently canceled wedding, ouch,
Ooh.
and about to turn 40,
That's a lot of money.
double ouch, Lori Sasselin returns to her main hometown of Calcasset to handle the estate of her great-aunt Dot, a spirited adventurer who lived to be 93.
Ooh, good for you.
Alongside boxes of Polaroids and pottery, a mysterious wooden duck shows up at the bottom of a cedar chest. Lori's curiosity is piqued, especially after she finds a love letter to the never-married Dot that ends with the line, "And anyway, if you're ever desperate, there are always ducks, darling."
I think I kind of get the title now.
Lori is told that the duck has no financial value, but after it disappears under suspicious circumstances, she feels compelled to figure out why anyone would steal a wooden duck and why Dot kept it hidden away in the first place. Suddenly, Lori finds herself swept up in a righteous caper that has her negotiating with antiques dealers and con artists, going on after-hours dates at the local library, and reconnecting with her oldest friend and her first love. Desperate to uncover her great-aunt's secrets, Lori must reckon with her own past and her future, and ultimately embrace her own vision of flying solo. That duck's worth money. The wooden duck?
I'm thinking
It's surely worth
I
money.
think it's something inside of it.
You think it's something inside of it?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know that there's something inside of it. It's a good chance, but it's definitely a piece of art. It sounds like, and it's worth money. And then it references, the lost love comes back into her life, so that's interesting too. There's a couple things going on
There's
there.
a lot of things going on with that. I do not know how to pinpoint. I just have a theory that there's something inside.
Inside the duck. All right, you guys will have to let us know. Is
Yeah,
it something inside the duck, or is it the duck itself? So this is the last one. I must admit, I told you earlier, the title of this book piqued my interest a bit.
Oh, you did pick that interest.
It's very suspicious.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna go here,
So
next to
this
the
is
lake,
The House Across the Lake by
I'm
Riley Sager.
just saying, it's suspicious.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Be careful what you watch for. Casey Fletcher, a recently widowed actress trying to escape a streak of bad press, has retreated to the peace and quiet of her family's lake house in Vermont. Armed with a pair of binoculars and several bottles of bourbon, she passes the time watching Tom and Catherine Royce, the glamorous couple living in the house across the lake. They make for good viewing. A tech innovator, Tom is powerful, and a former model, Catherine, is gorgeous. One day on the lake, Casey saves Catherine from drowning, and the two strike up a budding friendship. But the more they get to know each other and the longer Casey watches, it becomes clear that Catherine and Tom's marriage isn't as perfect as it appears. When Catherine suddenly vanishes, Casey immediately suspects Tom of foul play. What she doesn't realize is that there's more to the story than meets the eye, and that shocking secrets can lurk beneath the most placid of surfaces.
Oh, I know.
Surfaces.
I know this. I know what's gonna happen here.
So,
Have you watched that movie with Harrison Ford, What Lies Beneath?
oh my goodness, so long ago, but yeah. So I don't recall in that movie, but my guess is that Catherine has something else going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where either she disappears and goes to that other thing, if you will, or the husband finds out and doesn't really like it.
I'm either thinking that she had an affair and was gonna leave him, and he was not happy about it, and decided she could take a little swim.
Think he put her in the bottom of the lake?
Oh heck yeah!
She done it with Jason.
Man, I bet money on it. I mean, I told you, you just have to look. You all you have to do is just look at the book, and sometimes it'll give you an Easter egg, or sometimes it'll just hint at something.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you today. We do have more books. They'll be rolling in, so keep watching.
Keep a lookout.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
That's hilarious. I want to read that book.